those that are new here, this is my 2-year-old Alpine, French Alpine Scarlet. So I'm going to be trying to milk twice a day now, try to get her back up in some production, because the lady that is getting the milk from me for her puppies really need more milk. So I'm going to try milking her, not necessarily on 12 on 12, but say when I first get up to do my chores, I'm going to come in and milk her right away, because usually I do her after I do my chores, which is usually about an hour and a half or so after I get out here. So I want to milk her first, then do my basic chores that I normally do, and then milk her again in the evening about 7:30 or so, 7 o'clock. Alright, that side's done. Those that don't know, we had a downspout tornado try to form on Father's Day evening around 10 o'clock, and 9 of our trees behind our house got tore up, uprooted, tops taken off, and out of those 9 trees, 4 of them ended up on our house. We just finally, as of yesterday, and today is September 17th, I believe. Yeah. So as of yesterday, September 16th, we finally got our insurance check from our mortgage company to get the work done on the house. So I contacted the contractor. I'm waiting to hear back from him on when he's available to get his crew out here and start working on our roof. As of right now, there's like a good another 8 days or so, a week and a half of no rain, hot weather, but no rain, which is nice. So we can finally get our roof done. Oh, it'll be nice. And then we're doing the rest of the house, the inside of the house ourselves, as we can do it. Oh, I gotta get another jug, I forgot. Couple bucks. I already filled the third one yesterday. so happy with the floor in this barn. My husband did a really good job with it. And it's like concrete now is what it feels like. You're stepping on a stoned concrete floor. He told me, he's like, I can put some sand on top of this. I'm like, no, just leave it the way that it is, because I really like it like this. It's nice. So I gotta take her back in there, because she'll be coming through twice a day now and eating. Thank you, girl. I'll see you tonight. And now I gotta finish my rabbit stuff. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm cleaning out my rabbit bottoms, and I gotta do my outside hutches, my feed out hutches there, and then come over to my bucks over here and get them done too. But I also gotta take down a couple cages, and then I've got some ideas on how I'm gonna add 2 more cages to the cages that are inside here, for now anyways, at least one, so I can get the one doe that's on top on the bottom, and then I could take these other 3 cages down and keep going with that. So I still got, it looks like 2 more bottoms to clean out on this side, and then I've got 4 more bottoms to clean out on this side, and then 4 more trays to get clean. So with that being said, I need to get to it, and I will show you guys after it's done. So before, and those 3 right here are cleaned out. These 2 still need it, and I do have all my pans off the top of this. And then I've got these 4 pans here that need cleaned out, and then she needs to get moved down to this end on this corner. I'm hoping that bucket is down enough, which I'm thinking it's probably not with just this amount of rabbits drinking on it, but I want to put it down on top of that so then I can clean all this out right here and put this cage, this one right here is the one I'm going to put on this end, and then she's gonna get put down on the end, so then I have nobody on top no more pans I have to deal with, which is nice, and it's just cleaning the bottom of the floors up, which is great. So again, as you guys can see, and then okay, so I got all this cleaned up in here. All the bottoms. I got dimentous earth down on the ground, which will help with the fly population and gnats. But I noticed that when I went to give her some hay, this is Princess. She's my proven doe. She's had, I think, 5 litters with me, and I've had never any problems of her losing any of her babies besides heat exhaustion that I had this summer. So she kindled 3 days ago and had 7, and I noticed that this box was full of flies, and I could smell like dead stuff. So I pulled the box out, and sure enough, she's only got 3 babies left in there. And I pulled all the nasty stuff that was in there out, saved what hair I could get that wasn't too matted or just, you know, real fluffy, put the 3 babies back in there, and hopefully these will go. But I've never had a problem with her, so now I'm a little concerned. I mean, I don't see flies flying around in anybody else's boxes, you know, like inside the box. But I thought, you know what, while I'm here, I pulled Haley's box out, and we're gonna check her babies, see how we're doing. But like, you know, there's no flies or anything rolling around in here, and I'm just curious to see if she still has, I believe I counted 9 for her, and her babies are, we're gonna pull some of her hair and put it over here so it's a little softer But we're going to pull them out and we're going to recount them and see how many she's got. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty one. 1, 2. They're piled. 3. There's 4. That looks to be a black one. 4. Stay here, baby. Stay. Nope, stay. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oop. 9. So 9. She's got 9. Like I couldn't remember if she had 9 or 10. So there's 9 in there. So she still has her batch of babies for sure. And they all are nice and healthy. And they are 3 days old. Okay, this is Honey's, and Honey had either 9 or 10, but she had a really, really tiny one. And like, I don't see any flies in and out of here. Oh yeah, she's got quite a large bunch in here. So let's recount these. And these were with Elijah too. These little babies. So we got 1. Tiny CB. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. That's a little one. 6. 7. That's a pretty one. 8. Alright, she's got 8. So like I said, I wasn't sure if she had 8 or 9 because she had one really tiny broken one. But she's got 8. So that's nice to see. And they all look nice and healthy. So that was Honey's and Elijah's. And then Haley's was with Elijah too. These are Bluebell's babies. She also kindled the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 4 kindle on the same day, which was the 14th. Or did they? No, she kindled the next day, I think. No, she did kindle that day. It was just in the evening. I wrote it down on my phone, but then Miss Bell down there at the very end will get hers last, but hers are only a day old. But we'll see how many Bluebell has here. And she was bred to Samson, and she is a blue doe, so these babies should be all blues. Yep. Oh, look at that. 1. There's 2. Beautiful little blues. 2. 3. There's definitely a bigger, different sizes. 3, 4, and even bigger. 5, 6, 7. She's got 7, and that's what she had earlier. So she's still got hers, and she's got, most of them are about the same size as we can see, and then we've got two very much smaller ones, but they're healthy. They're just smaller than the other 5. And Blues, I'm very happy. She's doing a great job. There's definitely going to be a doe kept out of this one, if she has one. Okay, these are Belle's babies. And I don't see no like flies flying in and out of here, but I believe we'll have to see how they look. I can't remember how much. I think she had 9 or 10. There's a broken, and she was bred to Samson, so she has a possibility of having blues. That one looks like a blue, that solid color one. There's 2, 3. Ooh, look at that one. That one's pretty. 3, 4, 5. That one's pretty too. 5, 6. That looks like a black one. 7. That's another broken. Another black or so. That was 8. And here's 9. That one's a blue, I can tell. So she's got 9 babies total, which is good for a first-time mama. Cannot complain about that at all. And all her babies look great. So Bella's doing a great job for being a first-time mama. I did have to breed her twice, though. First time I bred her with Elijah, she didn't take. Second time I bred her with Samson, and she took. But Elijah, he's got 3 litters right now on the ground. So his first litter was these right here, which are blues. They're broken blues and blues, because Mama was a blue. But you can see them, they are beautiful. She's got 4 brokens and 1 blue solid, which is right there. Hi. Yes, you babies are cute, aren't ya? Yes, you are. So I'm planning to keep a doe out of her, or possibly 2, I don't know. But then we've got other does that are bred to Elijah again. Those that I'm not for sure even took or not. Like, she's one that was in with him. I never seen him cover her. She was pretty wild. Trying to think who else was in with him. I think she was too. She was with Samson, and I know they connected great. She was with Darius, and I don't know if he got her. And then she was with Samson down there. I'm not sure if she settled either. So, I mean, the rest of my does here, she was with Samson. No, she was with Elijah. And I'm not sure she settled either. She almost acts like she's already bred. Because I pulled her out of, she was in one of my feed out cages at the end. And there was a black buck in there that I thought was a female. And ended up being a buck because he was trying to breed her. And I don't know if she accidentally got bred then. But I'm going to keep an eye on her. If so, she should be probably kindling in another week or so. But, yep, I got to get that box back in there to the mama. And then get these cages down and continue doing what I was trying to do. You guys see it? Right there. It's a little chameleon. He's trying to move along, it looks like. Or is that a toad? It's a toad. I thought it was a chameleon for a second there. I went to move this because I'm going to use this as a table for back there to set some stuff on. And these two, one was definitely going to go back in the barn because I always used it as a table for milking. And I got that one cage I wanted to stick on the end here up, as we can see. And it does stick out about 6 inches or so from, I think that's about 6 inches from here to there. I'm thinking maybe that's about 8. I don't know. I can't really tell. If these are 2 inch, that's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that'd be 8. So 8 inches out further than what this is. But when you have, you know, an inch worth on each end, like this one, if I didn't have that there, those two on that end, this would probably fit in a little closer, but what I was saying is when you have these like that, this adds inches away from where your cages could actually stay inside this hut. But that's what I got so far. But I thought, well, that's a little chameleon. And then I thought, no, after I got it on video and could actually see it a little better, I noticed it was a toad. So I'm going to watch for that. I'm going to put some of that dimensionous earth under there. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to pull that out too. And then I'm going to take Miss Iris and put her down here. So this will be her cage until, like I said, till we can get more 6-foot cages made up and go from there. I was thinking too on this, you know, putting another cage at the end. So this makes 2, 4, 6 cages. So there'd be 12 3-foot by 2.5-foot cages in this hut here. And I was thinking, you know, if I keep does for breeding purposes and because of their pedigrees and color and whatnot, I could use this tent right here as just my young does that I'm like up to about 5 months old, and then I could breed them. Hopefully they'll take. And right before that they kindle, take a box in them and move them out into a 6-foot pen. And I thought, well, I could just keep rotating them like that then. And then if I have a doe that I'm thinking of selling to, I could really look at her and keep her in these pens as, you know, knowing that these are younger ones and go from there. So that was my thoughts again on this. But we'll see what else I can get into for the rest of the day. So it's later in the evening. I think it's after 5. Because I was thinking, boy, my husband. There goes a deer. He got out an hour earlier than yesterday. So when he got home yesterday, he only had like 56 minutes or so, but he went till he ran out of gas in the chainsaw is what he did. So I'm pretty sure that he's going to come home tonight, most likely, and start up there again. But he's going to have almost 2 hours to work in, or until his back, you know, tends to give out. My husband has a bad back to begin with, and then with age, and he claims that he's overweight, but I think my husband looks all right for his age and everything, you know. I just feel like he's just got so much that he's trying to do and, you know, juggle between work and home and everything that, you know, sometimes you tend to let yourself go a little bit, but we all fall down in that. And with that being said, it's just what it is. I've got an apple spiced tea right now, and I've got raw honey in it, and it's actually quite delightful. I'm impressed. I've been trying to find a organic apple spice tea, you know, that's already pre-tea bagged, and they're hard to find that are not got no other stuff in it. But I thought I would end this video because I need to get this edited, and then when my husband when he gets home, I'll be videoing what he's doing again, just kind of showing the stages of how he's getting this done, and then we got to do what we got to do. to be able to get things done around here. So thank you guys for being here. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to our channel. Excuse me. We had 16 new subscribers as of last month, so that's big. Thank you guys. We had over 13,000 views, and maybe that was watch time, and then we had over 4,000 views is what it was. But yeah, thank you everybody for that. So we're slowly growing, and that's all we can ask for. So thank you guys again for being here. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Till next time. God bless.